Morning, Pat.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How'd you shoot today?
I shot all right.
Yeah.
I shot all right. Yeah, I'm not very good at irons, but did all right.
Yeah. Is it living up to your expectations?
Yeah, especially for what I paid for it. We're talking about the SIG P211 GTO Combat.
We may break that down later.
Yeah, we'll break that down later.
Hey, what do we got coming up? April, let me see here, 25 April.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Got Confined Space coming up.
That's what the name on the deal is.
Yeah.
But I didn't know a better name.
Yeah, because as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, we're building something.
Yeah. No, it's about weapons handling when space is limited. Inside vehicles, parking lots in between vehicles.
Yeah.
And we'll probably do some interior movements in houses. Shoot house, but interior movements. Because most shoot houses are pretty open, but real houses aren't. You clear a trailer house and there's not much of a path to get to the, get to the next hallway and stuff. So, weapons handling in those environments, weapons handling when people are near, close to you, maybe can reach out and touch you, or take one step, reach out and touch you. That type of shooting, that type of weapons handling.
So a lot of shooting from retention then, or
we'll address shooting from retention. We'll address working that gun around obstacles, steering wheels, dashes, different things. We'll talk about drawing. I've always said, and I'm not running anybody down here, but everybody's range course is, hey, draw, and how fast can you get that first shot off, right?
Yeah.
Draw to presentation. It's probably if you need it, it's very important, but in terms of what we do with guns day in and day out, it's probably way down the list of importance, So yeah, having a draw to retention, or just having a draw that I can work around stuff and get around the A-post, or depending if I'm outside, what can I do for, our different shooting positions around vehicles and stuff like that, So yeah, it's probably not super, like I'm not going to write a book on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that, hey, we know a few things that work, and then we'll see what people of different sizes and statures and stuff can make work. But the key to it's going to be safety. You know?
And especially with vehicles, there's one thing that we learned in car jiu-jitsu is sometimes it's about the height of the car and not so much the width of the car that plays a factor in moving around in a vehicle. Yeah,
there's a lot of, even on the civilian side, our vehicles are getting, like, we don't have bench seats in the front anymore. That used to be easy to work through, Now we have console, and some of these consoles get big and things like that. In a patrol car, now you have a whole entire freaking computer. You couldn't crawl across that seat if you wanted to. No. So there's a lot of things that get involved in, and obviously you can't cover them all. We can't have 400 vehicles out here and stuff, but it's just it's an introduction to those concepts. It's a one-day training, fairly high round count when we're shooting, fairly high round count. Lots of steel, not a ton of paper, because we're just looking at working the positions, maneuvering the gun safely. Once we get in the shoot house, if we make it the shoot house, that'll be paper, stuff like that. But
because we've got cars out here, we've got SUVs, we've got school bus, we've got a corner fed house, center fed.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Your rooms,
So we've got access to these things to use for this class. So what would you say the round count is going to be for this?
400.
400.
We probably won't shoot 400, but it depends on how many people show up. If it's a small class, 4 or 5 people, 500.
Yeah. And the cost is how much?
I don't remember. I don't know. Who's the logistics here?
I will put that in the comments.
I'm the director of training.
I'm over there looking off of your paper. You also set the prices though too.
Yeah, but I'm the director of training. I don't know what the price is.
It is going to be April 25th. It'll be here in Wamego. What's the start time on that? 8:30?
Probably 8:30.
8:30 till roughly.
If I remember right.
5 o'clock.
Probably 6-ish, depending on small class, 5 o'clock, big class, 6, you know. We
Okay.
want to get in as many repetitions as we can. Hey, it's just like everything. And maybe this isn't super professional, but I learn something from every student every time.
Yeah.
You know, like I had a class and we were doing brokeback, and I had a dude couldn't do it. Like he could get in the position, he couldn't hit anything. And nothing I told him helped. Like we just didn't get anywhere. So, you know, I go to lunch. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, what are we gonna do after lunch? Because he has to, you know, hit from that position, right?
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, well, roll over fetal prone. You know what I mean? Like, let's give him a different. So if somebody's too big to do something in a car, then let's figure out what the hell we got to do to make that work. You know what I mean? So hopefully Tuna is coming so we can get some, or maybe Eduardo. Then height in the car means a lot.
Yeah, and also how far back that seat scoots.
Exactly.
Good
Yep,
deal.
I think it's going to be a good class. I'm excited for it.
Same here.
Yep. All right, buddy. We're out.
We're out.